This is the construction portion of our aquaponics system. The plants we've grown and are growing are lettuce, kale, and corn. We have romaine lettuce on the bottom, held up by a floating raft system, which you can see here. And the other plants we have on the top with a clay pellet bottom are substituted for soil, which are corn, kale, and romaine lettuce, and another section of kale being grown here. Water gets pumped underneath these, which is a little pool pretty much underneath these, and that's where the roots reach down to for water. The fish we use in our system are blue tilapia. We chose this species of fish because they are resilient and can survive in harsh water conditions. We originally had a plan to grow duckweed in our system that could feed the tilapia, it would keep growing and they could eat over and over again, but we never got the chance to. The only maintenance needed in our system is the occasional solids clean out, and we normally put this type of food in here, which helps with bacterial infections. We have fully grown 15 plants of romaine lettuce, and at the moment we are in the process of growing corn and kale. We have successfully raised 8 blue tilapia in our system very well, and they're still growing. The cost and dimensions of our system. The total cost of the system is $770.71. The cost came from constructing this and the components that the construction is made up of. The dimensions of the fish tank are 34 by 33 inches. It can hold a total of 127 gallons of water, and the clay pellet bed, which is here, is also 34 by 33 inches. The challenges and successes we've had during building this system are as following. The challenge we ran into is maintaining a warm water temperature, which is why we had to add these 3 heaters right here. And they keep the water to the right temperature, and this is the temperature gauge you use to read. Another challenges that we faced are our fish are developing a bacterial infection that we use the food I showed you earlier to treat, and we pour the powder from the food in there, which also helps with it, and that is clearing up. Another success we've had is growing the romaine lettuce and the survival of our fish throughout the building system. Our process of building the system was we built this wooden structure first with obviously 2x6s and 2x4s, and we had the outer structure to hold it up. Next, we put the rubber roofing that we have in our tank, as our fish tank right here where he's sitting, and then we have another rubber section up top that is filled with clay pellets. After we installed the rubber section, we put water in the bottom, and then we put the overflow pipe and the clay pellets on the top. After we installed those, we took the piping system that we have in the bottom and the top, and then added the electricals with the pump and that ran the water up to the top. Then finally we added the floating raft system on the bottom, which keeps our plants floating, and the clay pellets on the top, which are a substitute for soil, obviously. And then we have the water running through here. The weight of the plants and animals that can be grown and how long it will take to grow. The floating raft system can hold up to 20 to 30 pounds of weight. Our fish tank can hold up to 16 8-inch tilapia. The tilapia will take up to 36 weeks to mature to adulthood, and the lettuce will take up to 60-70 days to be fully grown. The corn will take 85 days to reach full adult size, and the kale will approximately take 55 days to reach its full size. We made videos for you guys to see the overall system, and that's what I'll show you now. On the bottom you can see our floating raft system, and on the top you can see our clay pellets with our overflow pipe with the slits in it so no big solids can get through, and we have the foam around so no smaller solids that get through the slits can get through, and then that's the overflow pipe where the water goes through. They come down this pipe, goes into the water down there where there's another filter, and there's our pump right here. I have another video to show you right here, which shows us the fish tank and the piping system. Right here you can see our pump that flows up to the top, comes out and has the water through here, which it flows through a little pool right here, then goes into the overflow pipe to keep these saturated. Here's our corn on the right side, our kale, another row of kale, and then we have one more row of romaine lettuce, the same plant that's on the bottom. That's the overall top, and that is all.